Good morning.
Okay, so we are, this is appeal number 54. This is Christy Kelly, and I am here with?
I am Susan Page Snow, and I go by my middle name.
Okay. And are you the owner?
Yes.
Okay. Because it has a different name here for the appellant. But the time is 8:50. Okay, put that here. And then I just need to swear you in so we can make it official. Let me get here. So, and your name again is?
Susan Page, official name. And I go by my middle name, which was my grandmother's maiden name.
Okay. Susan Page. And, okay. And, okay, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, so I'm just going to need your signature, and I'm going to sign this here. Perfect. I'm sorry. Okay, this is it. Okay, perfect. So, you have 15 minutes.
Okay.
So tell me everything you'd like to tell me.
Everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a copy.
I do. I have everything that you submitted, so if there's anything that you didn't submit.
No, pretty much, yeah. So I'm the owner of 1721 Fairfield Beach Road, and I'm appealing the
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No wonder that's not lining up. So 1721 Fairfield Beach Road, you're in room 3, not in room 1. I thought you were my 9 o'clock Beach Road one.
Okay.
So we have to negate all of this.
Okay,
that we just did. So that was
no
bad
wonder.
one. I
they
apologize.
had a different name. I was like, yeah.
Yes, they
So
had a
go to
different
room-
name. So you have to go to room 3.
3, okay.
At 9 o'clock. I'm not sure who's in room 3.
Okay.
And so yeah, I apologize for that.
That's
but I
all
hope you feel better.
Very nice to meet you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, apologies.
No problem. Looks like you got a lot of these lined up for today.
There's every 15 minutes from 9, or every 20 minutes, because they give a buffer, from 9 until 1.
And you work with the town?
No, I am, I think, am I recording still? Yes, I have to make sure I'm recording. Okay. I am on the Board of Assessment Appeals, but I'm an alternate, because they bring extra people in just for this process.
Okay, yeah,
Because there are over 900
I'm sure.
appeals.
Yeah.
So there's just not enough hours in the day.
I bet there are a lot of them around here as well.
There are a lot. I live right on Colonial, so.
Okay, so you know.
I
And,
do know.
Yeah.
I do know. Unfortunately, I did not appeal because,
Yeah.
The house next to me sold for an ungodly amount of money, so I
Yeah.
felt like I didn't have much of a.
No, well, that's part of the challenge. I mean,
Yeah.
We've been here for 35 years, Fairfield,
Wow.
and have love historical houses.
Yeah.
We love taking care of them, but also I'm on Oprah, and we've always tried to prevent the over-the-top construction,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just happening.
I know.
mean, the problem is you have these New Yorkers come in, they're hiring friends in, and Christopher Peacock designed kitchens, and and some of the houses just go for exorbitant amounts of money because they're designed over the top.
I know some of them that are not exorbitant are selling for crazy amounts of money
Right.
as well. So that doesn't help. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, but we pay attention to what's selling, and the houses that are not redone go for more modest amounts.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's,
It's tough.
the problem is, we have Sunny Home Drive backing up to us, which has become McMansion Row. It's crazy. I wish I'd bought every property on the place.
I know, a neighbor of mine just moved that house, they were on Fern,
And
they moved to
they
Sunny
moved to
Home.
the
They
Cox
moved from
house.
one to, one to the other.
The amount of money for, the house is beautiful.
I haven't seen it, I did a drive-by, but there was snow and there was,
It looked like Architectural Digest went in there and fixed it up.
that's like over $4 million.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but some of the houses are just old houses.
Yeah.
It's
it's a
hard.
great street though.
Yeah, Sunny Home is a great street,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
But I think that's the problem is, it's a cul-de-sac, it's got the park in the
Yeah.
middle, so I think that the Vision and the Tyler people are saying, oh, yeah, well, that's what the price,
Right.
what they go for. And it's not. You look at the places on Old Post Road and on Beach Road, and they're not
Yeah.
going for those numbers.
No.
They're going for a lot, but not like that.
Yeah,
And, the challenge is, we live in this old house, and every time we want to do a renovation, it's got a roof that needs to be fixed, which is historical, won't let you do it for less than putting
you have
wood
to put
shake.
wood, yeah.
So it's $150,000 for the roof.
Right.
It's still got asbestos in the basement, and it's still got.
I don't want you to give me all your case before I swear you in. I gotta swear you in first. So I wanna I don't
Well,
want you to
this
have
is
to
just
repeat
general
yourself. Yes,
conversation.
totally. But if we're gonna talk about your property, I want this to be on the record and you can,
No, I understand.
So we are good. Okay, so apologies
swear,
for the little
I am-
hiccup this morning.
Uh-huh.
But, you are Matthew, I'm assuming, right?
I am Matthew.
Okay, perfect. So,
Mhm.
makes more sense to me that
Yeah,
that all adds up, so we are good there, so I am just gonna put that there. I'm Chrissy Kelly, like I said, I'm an, alternate on the Board of Assessment Appeals.
terrific.
The
Yeah.
time is now 8:59, so we're gonna put that here, and this is appeal number 54.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I just need to swear you in first.
Sure.
Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
And I just need your John Hancock there, if you,
Okay.
okay.
And now I can talk.
Now you can have at it. You have 15 minutes to tell me everything you feel I need to know. I have looked through your file. Obviously, I have not studied it. We won't deliberate it until after everybody
Sure.
else is done, but I will take copious notes, and I will make sure that your message is relayed.
Okay. All right.
So here we go.
So, obviously, I've given you kind of the history of us in Fairfield. We pay a lot of attention to what goes on in the market and pay attention to what's sold and what isn't, because of course we bought one of these houses,
Right.
you know, all those years ago. And we've seen the taxes go up, and they've gone up commensurate with budgets and so forth. But this particular appraisal, I mean, and the mill rate that goes with it, I mean, it would make our properties go up and taxes go up by 40% in a lot of these areas.
Did you recalculate it with the proposed 19 mill rate? Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, we have an older property that has not been fixed up. It hasn't had anything done to it for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And when we look at what's happened with the appraisals in town, they've gone up by an average of 65%. A lot of that is because people fix up their houses before they sell their houses.
Yeah.
So that 65% improvement represents lots of improvements and lots of, you know,
Updates and
Christopher
bathrooms
Peacock and Jack Franzen and, you know, beautiful, you know, marble and this and that and the other thing. Our house, in this last appraisement, the building itself went up by 130%. So literally 2x what the town went up. So
Right.
you have a property that hasn't had any improvements in 20 years that went up by twice as much as the properties that are being fixed up and sold. So that is what triggered my saying, I got to do something about this.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm going to have an appraisal that's so high that me and my kids won't be able to live there. I mean, because these appraisals kind of live on forever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I decided I had to act. And I've done some homework, and it looks like my land value went up by, 75%-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the
Yep, it's in
document,
here,
exactly.
yep.
Which is higher than land value went up in many of the neighborhood properties, but it's not way out of line.
Right.
The big difference is, and this is in table 1.
This one here? Yep.
Yeah, and then you see down below it has land value and building value. My land value went up by 76%.
Yeah.
Okay, not so far off from what other land value has gone up, but my building value went up by 134%.
Right.
From the first appraisal. And looking at other houses in the neighborhood that have not been Jack Franzened
Mm-hmm.
for a recent sale, they have not gone up by nearly that much. And of course, the ones that have been decked out to look like they belong in Architectural Digest have gone up by more than that.
Right.
But
Right.
what I would consider comparable properties, the taxes have gone up by way lower rates than mine have gone up.
Gotcha.
So that's issue number 1, is I don't think it's commensurate with properties in the area. Issue number 2 is that if you look at the cost per square foot that my house is valued at, the first assessment was $644 per square foot.
Where are you here?
$644 per
Okay.
square foot. I mean, and I just pulled the data. The beauty of AI is now you can go on the internet and you can pull the data for
Right.
what the trends are in Fairfield.
Right.
And
Is that in here too?
no, it's not.
Okay.
I just pulled this
That's fine.
yesterday. So last quarter of last year, which is when this is supposed to reflect, the average sale value in Fairfield is $488, and it's actually gone down year-to-date this year. Year-to-date this year is $464. So at $644, that's about 40% higher than the going rate is for properties that are sold, which are presumably fixed up so they can be sold. So my unfixed up properties have been appraised 40% higher than ones that are fixed up for sale.
Right.
So that's kind of issue number 2. And I think...
Can I keep this?
Yeah, sure.
For sure?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, absolutely. I kind of think what happened is that Vision or Tyler came in and they looked at some of the comps on Sunny Home Drive and they said, oh, this beach area property is all going for huge numbers. And
Right, well, I don't think, and I don't think that they put too much merit into the price per square foot because it does ignore the land value.
Sure, yeah,
So, and unfortunately, the beach area.
right. But my land
Right.
value wasn't the issue.
Right,
Yeah, I
right,
mean, if it had just been that, I probably wouldn't have asked for an appeal.
right,
But I mean,
right,
when
because
the
it's kind
building,
of like you said, it's in line, yeah.
when the building value of an unimproved building doubles compared to other places that are not, it's like, it's just weird.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's why
yeah.
I felt.
No, I totally
So
get
what I
that.
kind of did is I said, all right, and you don't have this one either.
I don't have
but
that
this is,
either, okay. Do you mind if I keep them for the file?
You can
Like,
keep them.
okay.
Yeah. This is the first assessment that they did. It was, assessment, or sorry, this is
Last
the current
year, or
assessment.
like, what you are now, yeah.
appraisal of 1.3, which is, of course, low because they haven't really changed this in years, which is the reason
In
why
5
they
years,
did, why they did the new assessment.
Yeah.
So the first time they came in was 2.6,
Okay,
and Tyler knocked it down by a little.
I did notice that,
Yeah, they knocked it
okay.
down by a little, but I mean, they still have the property value way higher.
And did they do, where's the field card, did they do that on the land or on the dwelling?
They just did it on the dwelling.
They did it on the dwelling,
They didn't
okay,
lower the land at all.
gotcha,
If I were to say, what should it be if we use the year-to-date average this year based on price per square foot, which of course is not
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
But I'm not debating the land value. That would imply a rate of 1.9, and the mill rate, my taxes would be flat.
right,
If I looked at the last quarter last year, which I think is when it's supposed to reflect, October.
okay, yeah, October, yeah,
488, October, November, December would be 488. That would be a value of just under 2 million,
Yeah.
and the taxes would go up some. And if you looked at 500, which is, I read somewhere that like Beach Area goes for a little more and so forth.
Right.
Like more like 500 a square foot. If you were to use that value, the value would be 2 million, and the taxes would go up by about 5%, which is about what the town taxes just went up. So
Mhm.
if my number were to go up by what the town taxes went up, I'd be like, all right, I might not agree with the assessment, but
right,
I'll pay
and
my
that's
fair
at a
share.
$2 million appraisal.
Yeah.
Right,
But I mean, at the appraisal where it is now, my taxes are gonna go up, close to 40%, and it just becomes, I mean, in addition to everything else I have to do to the house that Historical Society tells me,
I don't know,
It just
you're so
becomes-
limited in what you can do and
It-
cannot do.
yeah, I mean, I can't change the drafty windows in the front, because they tell me what it looks like. I can't put asphalt shingles on the roof, because it's like, no, they gotta be cedar.
Right,
So I'm willing to do my part to maintain the
Right.
historical character of this town,
right,
and I'm willing to pay my fair share, but I don't wanna, feel like, I'm being asked to do way more just
Right.
because there's some houses in my neighborhood that have been bought by New Yorkers or by people who got a
Mhm.
fancy architect, because we haven't done that. And in fact, we fought that, because one of the things we didn't want to happen to Fairfield was for all these McMansions to be built, and it's happening anyway.
yeah.
So that's kind of my story. And I mean, I
Okay.
can show you all the, property sales recently. I mean, I put in
Do you
couple-
have this, because I saw that you put in here,
I put in many.
you put in all these that were, comps for the price per square foot. I didn't see which ones were sales. I was hoping to see some that
Well,
were comparable
the
for
original
sales.
document that I dropped off had,
Okay.
has actual properties in it, that were recent sales.
Oh, so all of these?
All of those.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
that was back when I first did this appeal, and it's like, and these were
Gotcha.
sales, these were all 3,000 square feet and larger, which is the larger houses.
Oh, right, in
And it
December
shows
of
them
25, I see that.
How far
Okay.
away they are and
Yep.
so forth. So,
Perfect.
and, I mean, I pulled a
Right,
couple
no, I
more.
think I was just going off the ones on that spreadsheet that you had, showed the original one, the Exhibit A, or the whatever that one.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
pulled a couple more, just, that sold back when I looked at this. Here is, 1207 Stilson, 4,000 square feet, almost identical size, sold for 1.5 million. Now, different neighborhood, I understand.
Yeah,
But it's a big piece of property as well.
Right.
Same size piece of property, like that's a comparable property.
Mhm.
Stilson's another historical section of town. And then this one sold, 2 weeks ago, 5,000 square feet, 2.5 acres, $1.5 million, beautiful house.
mhm.
I mean, of course, it's hard to find comps for stuff built in
It is,
1765.
because I was trying to look for it, and I really had a hard time
You just-
finding
You can't find
a
it.
colonial that was also in historic district, was a filter comes up with empty.
Right, yeah.
Sold within the last year,
Yeah.
especially, if you had that filter.
Right, and of course, many of those, they redo them, like,
Right.
the folks that just sold your neighbor the house on Sunny Home are going over onto another house, and they're completely renovating
Are
that.
they really?
Yeah, that's the kind of the business that he's in.
Gotcha,
He's like, buys properties, makes them beautiful, and then gets like 3x the return.
gotcha.
So unfortunately, I yelled at him, I'm like, did you really have to sell your house like this month? Because it's just another one of those counts that people, yeah.
With the Sunny Home one or the Fern one?
But this is the Sunny Home.
Gotcha, yeah.
Anyway, you can keep that
Okay,
as
I'm gonna
well.
keep these as well. I will
But-
add that to my
That's my story.
thing.
I
And
mean,
so I'm just gonna look, Sherwood Farm Road, yeah, I know where that is. I'm just gonna make sure we have good comps here. Queens Grant, so that's all the way up in Greenville Hills.
Yeah.
So,
Well, unfortunately, that's where a lot of the old houses are.
yeah,
And that
yeah.
one isn't even that old.
Old Academy also, but you're doing that for the price per square foot, right?
Well, the size, I mean, you know.
Right, right.
Sometimes tiny houses go for a lot if they're in good areas, so the square foot is
Yeah,
not relevant.
yeah,
And so bigger houses usually give a better, you know, comp.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, even 239 Beach, which I think is on here. And
It was 239 Beach.
And I don't know if Pat
It's
Gardner.
a smaller house
Yeah, it's a smaller house, but I mean, it's like, I mean, it's.
and a smaller lot.
Smaller lot. Well, it's 0.79 acres, that's
Oh, did I put that in wrong there? Because I put the lot.
239 Beach.
Yeah, I'll double check what I put in there. Okay, so what do you?
Yeah, maybe I have a wrong figure there, but that's.
No, okay, that's fine.
Pretty similar.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see them on my list of appeals, but,
Well, not every, I mean.
yeah, no, not everybody is.
I'm sure my neighbor.
Is this where the assessment appeal?
Yes, do you,
Oh, I just wanted to know, I won't bother you.
oh, no, do you have an appointment?
Yes,
At what time?
920, Joan Edwards,
What's the property address?
161 Mills Quad Drive, Fairfield.
Okay, I don't have you on my, you're probably in one of the other rooms.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, you've given lots of information and good comps and all that stuff.
we've had lots of appraisals done before. And
Gotcha, do you have a recent one?
No. I mean, every time we refi, there's one done.
Right.
And of course, the ones that were done 4 or 5 years ago
They're old, yeah, I mean, they
are
barely
quite a lot
want to look at
lower than
ones that
this.
are like within a year, you
Yeah,
know? So
yeah.
unless you've had it done yesterday, I
Right.
feel like.
Yeah. I wish, but I mean, I will if I need to, because I mean, this is
Right.
a huge increase
It
in
is.
taxes. And the budget didn't go up that much. I mean.
No.
We
Yeah.
know Christine well, and like, we know
Right,
she's
and
been
you're
trying to keep the
supportive,
budget
yes,
down.
yes.
And, you know, we helped get Bill elected, so we know one of the things he was sure.
Right.
Wanted to make sure too, his taxes didn't go up.
Right.
And then they did, but, you know, I don't think that they should have gone up this much. It seems
No,
like it's,
no.
quite high.
Okay, so like I said, we have like 900 of these. We
Yep.
just started yesterday, so the goal is to have, start deliberating like the third week in March.
Okay,
So we're gonna try to get through as many as we can, we're gonna start deliberating, and then you'll get a note, I don't know if you've appealed before, but you'll get a letter in the mail.
Yep.
Just with the decision, you won't get any rationale, you'll
Right.
just get,
does it tell you
this is a
this
new
is
number,
it?
or suck it up, buttercup, or
Right.
you know?
Yep.
But the deliberations will all be recorded, so if you want to listen to the rationale that went in, you can.
Okay.
And then, obviously, if you are not happy, you can always appeal to the
Appeal
state,
again.
but that requires an attorney and.
Well, we can
But,
do that.
you know,
I actually.
people do
prefer
it, people do
Not
it.
to do it, because it just feels like we can
I
work
shouldn't have
things
to
out
fight
with
that
the
hard,
town.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we know Joel Green well, because he's helped us with lots of the projects trying to keep
Right, the
over
historic
construction in the
district,
beach
right,
area.
right. So,
All right.
yeah, so
Well,
that's that.
Be brilliant. and,
Well,
go
thank
through
you so much
process.
for coming, and, you should, like I said, you should hopefully hear, they won't give a definite date, but deliberations, this is only day 2, and you guys are here already, so
Okay.
it's gonna be first in, first out.
All right.
So
we may hear about it.
hopefully, like, last week in maybe,
Yeah.
March or, early April.
Yep.
Okay, so
All
that
right.
should hopefully be, and then I know that they did ask for an extension because there were so many.
I bet.
So,
900, that's actually,
911.
that is quite a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah, how many properties in Fairfield?
I know. Well, and they also, they just, again, I'm new to it, but there was a vote saying, I don't know how many on the list were, but if it was, over $1 million, but commercial,
Yeah.
we're not hearing it. We're not hearing it.
Okay.
So I don't know, there's gonna be a separate
Another
process
group
for them.
that
So
does
there were some for some of the
Yeah.
newer apartments, that like the one on Beach. There was
Right.
an appeal for that, and we're not gonna hear that,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
what do I know about commercial
Mm.
property?
Unfortunately, I think the Vision and Tyler did a disservice because I think some of the numbers are whacked, just looking at them, in the beach area especially. And that, I mean, the people I talk to are like, they're ridiculous. I mean, you know, we've got to say something.
I know.
So we're spending a lot of time doing stuff we wouldn't have to if the numbers were a little more reasonable.
I have a decent, so on my docket today is a decent amount from the beach area.
I bet, and I
Yeah.
know a lot of people are bringing lawyers as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Lawyers or their appraisers that they're sending.
Or their appraisers,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, which I will
Well-
say, there were 2 appraisers in yesterday, and I was very impressed with both of them. I don't know how much it costs to get one to make
Yeah.
yourself for you, but,
Yeah, uh-huh.
so,
Well, we'll do that if we need to with the state, because I
well,
mean,
hopefully not,
this
but,
just becomes a permanent forever thing, and I mean, it makes it
right.
hard for us to be in the house and hard for our kids to be in the house.
And at some point, it becomes, in my opinion, it does become a deterrent on sales. I'm not buying a house.
Totally.
I'm not
Yeah.
buying, I don't care that it's in such a great neighborhood, but if I'm
Yeah.
paying $40,000 a year in taxes,
Definitely.
and if I'm not using the schools anymore,
Yeah, and our house is already a deterrent. It's got asbestos, and it's got a roof that's,
right.
you know, that needs to be replaced, and it's got leaky foundations, and, I mean, it's already a deterrent. Like,
Right.
you have to be a certain kind of person who's like, you know what, I'll take that on.
Right, right,
And these places that are fixed up, they take care of all that stuff first.
right,
So,
right, they're not dealing with any of that.
yeah, I mean, we got at least $500,000 worth of, like, stuff that would need to be
Remediation,
done if
yeah.
you were going to put it on the market.
Right,
I mean, and we live there, so we know how to fix stuff, and we don't worry about it, but
gotcha.
the
Do you
next
know
person
the
will.
twins who live across, they live across from you now, right?
The
Kind of.
twins.
They
Well,
bought the house,
Oh, the one next to the Callahans?
I don't know who the Callahans are.
The
but-
Callahans are right across the street from us, that have that huge place that looks like a school.
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
they have, the really long driveway and the pool and
Okay,
the,
the Flint.
yeah, the
Yep.
Flint, they moved from Carlin to there. I
Oh,
love
them too?
Yeah, yeah.
And so you know the Scoutlas, because they're down.
Yep,
below.
yeah, yes, love them,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Kathy and Lori were Girl Scout leaders together.
Oh, really?
Years ago, yeah. Chelsea was
Aww.
one of our Girl Scout girls.
Yep, got my solar panels through Lori.
Oh, cool, yeah. And you got your, like, you know, your wiring and security through Tom. So.
Yeah, well, that I didn't do, but,
You didn't do,
yeah.
but there's still a chance.
There's always a chance, yeah.
All right, well, thank you
All
for
right,
doing
well-
that.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for your service to the town.
No problem. We
Mhm.
do what we can, right?
I know it can be thankless sometimes.
Sometimes
but,
it can. I was on, the RTN for a while, and I was on the Board of Ed for
Oh,
a
good
while.
for you.
So,
Oh, so you worked with Christine.
I did
Yeah.
work with Christina on
Yeah.
the Board of Ed. Yeah, she was the
Nice.
chair while I was there.
Cool. And
So-
Christine Brown is a good friend of ours as well on RTM. But
Gotcha.
she got, I mean, she's working hard now.
Yeah, yeah.
And God, what turmoil that group has gone through. Oh, I feel sorry for them.
It's a thankless job.
It's a
All of it
thankless
is.
job. Absolutely.
But somebody's gotta do it.
Somebody has to do it. Well, good luck. Hang in there.
Thanks,
for
you
your
too.
15 meetings.
Okay, bye. Okay, good morning.
Morning.
All right, this is appeal number 55, and it is, watch, 925. Okay, 925, and are you Bill?
I am.
Okay, Bill is here, nobody else is here. I just need to swear you in,
Sure.
and then we are good to go. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, so today, and I just need you to sign that,
Where,
up here.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Perfect, thank you. Got that. I had a chance to look through your file, but have at it.
Okay.
Tell me what you got.
So, basically, I would go from the market data, I just went to the vision appraisal site,
Yep,
like the
yep.
town site,
Mm-hmm.
and plugged in, you know, the similar.
Chrissy?
I'm sorry?
You're Chrissy?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm Laura. I'm one of the other,
yes.
board members. I can't get my phone started in
Oh,
my room. I don't know
okay.
what I'm
Give
doing.
us- I'm sorry, give me
No
one
problem.
second.
Yesterday it was all set up for me.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
had to do the star 9 bit.
sorry.
No problem.
All right.
So yeah, as far as the comps, I just did the vision appraisal.
Yeah,
The
yeah, they have,
comps I
they make it kind of
Yeah,
easy
Yeah, and
for
I
you.
dialed it in with the, ranch style, pretty much all in my neighborhood.
Yeah,
And similar square foot lot, like all of us are just short of, half acre.
gotcha,
like
yeah, see,
20,000.
I saw the ones that you put together.
Yeah,
Those-
and-
This is the Lamplighter Lane, Newport Place, were those you?
Not in Newport, that doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, I thought that was in your file.
Oh.
Did I make that up?
No, you're right, I'm
Okay.
sorry, the name just didn't sound familiar.
Yes, that's okay.
Yeah, so they fell within, November 5th, one sold for $650, November 15th, one was
Yeah.
$635, January 10th, $653.
All in that
January
650.
16th, yeah, so the average between those four in that window, and they're all pretty, it's the 634.
Mm-hmm.
And I was originally at, I think, 717, I did the phone appeal, this was a video.
Yes,
appraisal
and they
people,
took that down a little
They
bit.
came down a little,
Yeah.
but I was like,
Do you know if that came down on the dwelling or the land? Do you know if that?
that I'm not sure. And I actually didn't have those comps, like at that time, I was specifically speaking to her on the other ones that were on my street,
Gotcha.
like that, were similar, square footage and similar lot size.
Yeah, it looked
and
like
had
it went down
different
on your
numbers.
dwelling, yeah, okay.
Um, And so that's essentially it.
Right.
So I think it's, what did they have me on there, like that?
They have you at 700,600,
600.
yeah.
And I mean, these, I don't know, it just seems pretty
Right,
black and
it
white. Those are
seems-
like, I mean,
Right,
the square footage, my house is, I don't know if this ties into anything as well, we're a 2-bedroom, not three, like all these others are 3 and 4 bedrooms. I don't know if that makes
yeah,
sense.
so 2-bedroom versus 3-bedroom, yeah, and that should all be on your
Some are
road card,
4.
yeah.
I don't know if that.
Right, one of them was a 5,
Yeah, and that could be, is that the one?
That's the Colonial on 204 Glen Ridge.
204, let me just, I don't,
That looks like a bigger house.
no, I didn't put 204.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, then why did I?
I had a 178 Glen Ridge. Is that on there?
Oh, no, oh, 178 Glen Ridge.
I went all
you also
ranches.
mentioned that.
Yeah, I went all
right.
ranches. I didn't do any colonials. I did only houses that were,
Oh.
our whole neighborhood was
Yeah,
built in
because
like,
that got me to the 634, using that 204, I didn't make that up.
oh, you know what 204 is?
I'm like, I did not make
It's
that up.
no, it's a colonial now. Let me show you. This is 204.
Oh, right, it
They
does,
dropped it.
and it said year built 2025,
So this sold
yes,
in June, they leveled it within like a week.
Gotcha,
And
okay.
now there's a colonial there, but it was my same house.
interesting,
It was
okay, and I
1953.
did put it in italics in my notes, so saying, like, right, basically this was the price that they paid to knock it down.
Exactly.
There.
And that's unfortunately what's going on in the neighborhood. But
Yeah.
our whole area around, like, off of Taymor there, all the
Yeah,
houses
yeah.
were like 1,000-square-foot ranches built in 1953.
Right.
Some people put some bump outs, but
Yeah,
for the most part, they're
Oh,
all,
no, it definitely sticks out.
they're all
the other
ranches,
ones were ranches,
yeah. And so this other one that was a little 178,
Yep,
so their square footage, they're close to where I am, their market, they got at 704, but they're
yeah,
2,071 square
yeah.
foot, and it's 4-bed, 2-bath. I'm
Right.
2-bed, 2-bath, and less square footage. But we're all essentially on that same lot size, and even with these comps that
Yeah.
sold, they're, between 20,000, and some of them actually had a bigger lot, like 22,000, but,
Right.
we're all roughly, it's like 0.46 acres.
and no major upgrades to the property.
No, in 2012, we put like the
Oh,
addition
but that
on,
would've
that
been
brought
it,
it from, it brought
No.
it from 2,000, it brought it from 980 square feet to the current square
No
footage.
upgrade in this reval period.
Yeah, that was the last thing, like we pulled a permit to put like a 400 square foot addition on the back.
Right, but that would have been captured in your last
Yeah,
one.
so really it was like, this was the glaring thing.
Yeah.
That they're all there.
Nothing is selling
the
for
average-
700 unless it's
Yeah.
bigger, and,
And they're just coming in and knocking them down, but that's,
Right.
that is what it is. I know the land is driving most of it probably, but.
yeah, it is, it's not just unique to your
Yeah.
neighborhood, but
And
yeah.
then there was, I saw on the thing, the post-reevaluation date was given secondary. I just saw one
Okay,
but it sold for $675 on December 29th.
Which one was that? Do you know
was-
exactly on that
It's
one?
not on the list.
okay, but
because
I'll add it to
I
my
had-
file.
I had one right before the period as well, but I know that It says that, I don't fit that one in there. This was another knockdown, if you go, I think there's a Colonial there now, 273 Wheeler Park Avenue.
Wheeler Park.
And that was sold December 29th for $675. So if you add that, brings that average to 642.
Gotcha.
642.6.
Right, still
under,
not 700.
Still under.
Right.
And that was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and it was 1,444 square feet. I mean, I can give you this, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'll take it if you don't mind.
Yeah,
just to
I
add
think,
it
is that
to
the
it.
one, right? They might have, no, that wasn't a knockdown. This one was one that was a knockdown as well, but this was pre-evaluation date. That was May of '24. I don't think that counts.
No, they won't
Yeah.
look, they won't look at that.
Yeah, so that, I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't
I'll
even
take that one.
necessarily
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at it, but it's
No, but I'll
this one
take
is
it.
bringing this average up, but
I know,
again,
but
it's still
it's
under.
still not 700.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's basically it.
Okay, I feel like you've given us some pretty good comps.
And again, yeah, I didn't go and do, I just did it off of Division Appraisal, so it's a
Right.
town site. I didn't go and do, you
No,
know,
no.
Zillow or any of that business.
No, and I
Because it was
feel
pretty
like.
nice, you could dial in exactly, you know, I want a ranch, or
Yep,
this
the
square
square
footage,
footage,
and
the
it pulled it
lot,
up.
yeah, I was poking around in there last night too, when I was
Yeah.
putting together to make, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so you don't need, so everything I
Everything else
was
that you
working
submitted
on.
originally is in
Is it-
here.
it's
All
all those,
this,
all right.
your letter here, and then
So
all
it
your
should be-
field
yeah, it
cards,
should be
all
the
these
same.
are in here,
So maybe
yeah.
the only thing I didn't include was
With
that,
this guy,
so.
yeah.
Which-
Yeah, 'cause that wasn't on my summary.
So, yeah, and just note that other one that says it's a Colonial.
Yeah,
It was
that it
a
was a
ranch
tear
up
down,
until,
yeah.
like, July.
Yep. And so, there are over 900.
Yeah, I would
appeals.
imagine, yeah.
Yeah, and so our goal is to get as many deliberations, or as many hearings as we can get
Yeah.
in the first, like, 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
And so we'll start deliberating,
Yeah, that's
hopefully the
fine.
last, week in March, and then it will be first in, first out, so this
Yeah.
is day 2. So
Yeah,
you will
very good.
hopefully know
Yeah,
sooner
it's a
rather
55,
than, yes.
That's a nice number.
You will know sooner rather than later, but you will just get a letter in the mail. and
Similar to the last
it-
one
yep.
that says like, whatever, I forget where it was.
And
Doesn't
it
matter.
really will just
With the
say,
new number.
this is your new number.
Yeah, I think, yeah, like this one, that was.
Yeah, and, it won't have a rationale or anything, but we will be recording the deliberations, so if you need, like, you're not happy or you were
Oh, you
wondering
can-
what you
Is
can
that
go
on
back.
the website or something? Maybe
It'll
they'll
be-
play it somewhere?
Yes,
I'm
they
sure
will
it'll be
post
out.
it
Okay.
somewhere where there'll either be a link to where you can listen, and then, as always, not as always, because hopefully it won't come to this, if you are still not happy with your number, you do have the ability to
Yeah,
appeal to the
yeah.
state, but that requires attorneys and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But, so, let's keep fingers crossed, and,
Yeah, and I think I
again,
put it down for like, 650 is what I was thinking
Yeah,
there was.
good
and
comp.
these
No,
are-
yeah, these are good comps,
These are lower
so-
than that, so
hopefully we should be in good shape.
will help. Any bit helps.
Yeah.
All right.
All
set
right,
then.
well, enjoy the rest
All
of your
right,
day.
thanks,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Good
Thanks
luck
for
with
coming
the rest
in.
of them. All right.
Thank you.
Whoop.
Okay. So we are at Appeal 57, and it is 9:45. And I am with Susan Randolph, and it's just myself, Chrissy Kelly. And I just need to swear you in real quick.
Yeah.
Okay? So, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. So today is the 3rd. And I just need your signature there. I'm Chrissy Kelly. I am an alternate on the Board of Assessment Appeal. They bring in alternates during the appeal process since we have so many. Okay, so just letting you know that's who you have the pleasure of meeting with today.
Okay.
Okay, and the property address is 206 Pine Creek Avenue. Yes. Okay. You've got 15 minutes.
Okay, so I pulled some comparables.
Yeah.
Just reviewing my lot size, which is 4650 square feet, and
Mhm.
livable space is 1580 square feet.
Yeah.
3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And then I pulled 2087.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fairfield Beach Road, which has quite a lot more livable space and a larger lot.
Okay.
And they are appraised and assessed for less than my property.
Right, because you were assessed at 23, or appraised, sorry, at 2377?
Yes.
Okay, and you are asking for the 1270, okay. Right, is that, no? Is that what you put on your appeal? What did you put? Yes, 2377, and you put that you were looking for 1270. Is that what you were looking for
That is
appraised? Or
is that market value is appraised?
Appraised is the 70% of market value. This 1270 seems low. That's where your appraisal was last year. So is that what you're looking for to have the market value? Because we're supposed to be comparing market value to market value.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so let me just look at these others.
sure.
1037
1037 Fairfield Beach Road, or, okay?
Yep. Again, that one is, that is assessed and appraised a little bit higher than mine.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a very recent sale of October.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So that sale price was 1795. Their lot size
Mm-hmm.
and their livable footage is quite a lot more than mine. Almost 1,000 feet
Mhm.
livable space. And on the listing, it has new kitchen and new bath. What is notable about my property is it has original everything. There's, other than paint, there have been no updates or
Okay.
upgrades to the property.
Okay, typically, I love hearing that, if some people like to have pictures. So I don't know if you have pictures of your kitchen, or did you put them in
I
here?
did.
Okay. Okay, perfect, that's perfect. Yes, oh, I see them,
Okay, yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
yep, I was so busy with the comp, I didn't even look at the kitchen.
Yep.
Yep, perfect, great.
Okay. And then the third property for comparison is 1095 Fairfield Beach Road. Again, these are all waterfront properties, so I only pulled the ones that were in the same 1012 oceanfront
Code.
code.
Yes.
So appraisal was 1816, assessment is 1271, and that one recently sold for last March
For 188. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Footage is exactly the same as mine. Lot size is exactly the same as mine.
Okay.
And bedrooms, I guess I have a full bath instead of a bath and a powder. Not raised. This one is a really, really true comparable to me.
That would be your best comp, you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I feel like newer, I think that they did a lot of upgrades on that, which mine didn't, which I think is how, I was looking at the sale price, and I think that's where I came up with a similar sale price of 1.8.
Okay.
They're 1.880, so that's the town's value of sale price,
Yep.
and then that's how I backed into the 1270. 30% of 1.8.
Gotcha, but
Or
that's,
70%.
okay, so that's not what this is supposed to be. This is saying that the town has appraised your house at 2377, which somebody did cross out on my sheet. We want to compare appraised to appraised, not assessed to assessed.
Okay,
So if
what is,
you want me to gross that up, is what you're saying,
so what would sale price be?
on something that was appraised?
Assessed or appraised?
Sale price that's just the market value. So that's what we're comparing, is the market value.
Okay.
So that's
So
why
market
somebody
value,
crossed out
okay.
this 1.8, so this 1.8, if you want to cross this
Oh,
out.
so the town's value is what, the assessment or the appraisal?
The town's value is saying, this is how much we told you your house was worth.
Mm-hmm.
And they told you your house was worth $2,377,780. So that's why somebody crosses
Oh, I
out
see,
as a-
I see.
Right, so,
Okay.
exactly.
So
that's
that's-
2377780. And we need to put what your comparable number is there. So if you thought the 1,270, if you want me to just gross that up then, 1,270,000 divided by 0.7, that gets you to 1,814,285. Does that sound like a number that you'd rather put in there? I'm not saying that's what you're getting. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
someone's gonna look at this and say, there's no way we're gonna value her house at 1.2.
No.
Right.
I
So-
agree with that,
yeah.
yes. So just looking at 1895 Fairfield Beach Road, I feel like my house is worth, that's my truest comp, and it's, pretty legit because that's the sale price and the appraisal match, so that kind of verifies that. So I feel like 1.8.
Right, and that's what I
slightly
get
less
if I
than
gross up your number.
Perfect, that's the
So
number
let's change that to
I am
1.8.
looking for.
Okay.
And then I put photos of the bathroom, photos of the kitchen, and what else? I have to say, these are the comps, which I sent out. There were some other comps that I did not submit, and I think that
Do you have, if you want me to add them to your file, I can, if there's other comments that you have.
287, 1037, no.
And 1895 are the ones you gave
These are
me.
the three, I don't know if you need them.
Were they in, I think.
Did I put them in?
Let's see. If not, I'll take them if you have them. Yeah, I mean, I put them on my spreadsheet, but I'm happy to put them here so when we deliberate, everybody else can look at them.
Okay, and I think that's a good argument.
Okay, I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
So, just to let you know about the process, we have like over 900 of these that we need to do. Our goal is to get through a lot of these hearings in the first 3 weeks of March and hopefully start deliberating in the last week of March or first week of April.
Okay.
So, this is only day 2, so since you were one of the first ones in, you will hopefully be the first ones out to receive your, you will get a letter in the mail. And, unfortunately, it will not have like a rationale for any of things, but it'll just have, this is your new number, whatever it is. But the deliberations will be recorded. So if you want to go back and be like, how did they get to this number? Or why did nothing change? Whatever, you'll be able to hear the conversation that took place regarding your property.
So I just come to town hall and I can listen to the recording of the deliberations?
I'm
Or, like,
pretty sure
that
it
sounds
should,
like it's
no, you shouldn't
not
have
that
to
easy. Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna push that out, but we are recording them. So I don't know if it will literally be like a link, an audio link on their website.
Okay.
So I can get more clarification
Yeah.
on how that is gonna happen, but you will be able to hear it.
Okay.
And then lastly, if you're just not happy with your number, you can always appeal to the state afterwards. That's your last, usually involves getting an attorney and all that good stuff, but
I feel like I've presented a pretty good case.
yeah, I feel like you have some good comps here,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
we'll see where that takes us.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. That was easy peasy.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope, but I will say, I'm pleasantly surprised because I was worried that people were just gonna come in here and start yelling at me and say, it's too much.
You know
But
what?
everybody has been organized and
You know what,
really.
the instructions.
Okay. This is appeal number 287. The property address is 71 Judson Road, and the time is 10:13. So, just makes it easier to find later when we are looking. And I am here with Adam, and this is Chrissy Kelly. Okay, how do I pronounce your last name? DeHavenon. Okay. I just need to swear you in, you need to sign, and then we can have at it. Okay.
Sure.
So, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. And then I just need you to sign it, and we are good to go. Perfect. Okay. You got 15 minutes to tell me whatever you'd like about
okay.
it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so we moved to Fairfield in September of 2021 from Utah. And have come to love the beach area. It's a wonderful community. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. Our son's at Sherman, and like all communities that are desirable, it is a community and real estate,
Curse and a blessing.
yes, curse and a blessing, whereby in our neighborhood, Judson is sort of, I don't know, close to the beach, a couple streets away. Essentially, what we have seen is multiple houses sold where developers tore down the, cape or other structure built in the 1940s or 50s and built a fairly textbook $2.5 to $3 million home. That is the majority of real estate transactions in, like, on our street.
On Jefferson.
That is
Yeah.
what has happened since we moved there. And also true for sort of like how we get down to the beach. I think that skews the appraisal of a house where essentially, like, if we ever sold, and we love where we live, so we won't, but if we did, 100%, like, our house was built in 1947, it has a number of problems. Like, we have poured money into this home. I love our home. In fact, I would much rather live in a 1947 house than a 2026 house for a number of, like, philosophical reasons. But I looked at other houses that were sold in the sort of adjacent area for tear down, and that puts our valuation, sort of the appraisal, I would say, way too high.
Okay.
And I don't, actually, on the website, I couldn't figure out what the comps were. The Vision was...
They don't specifically, which is, if I can be friendly, annoying, that they don't tell you what they are.
Yeah.
You can look up your property, and then there is a button that you can click for comparable sales. And there's filters on there. You can put the date, you can put the lot size, you can put the living space size, and then different types. Is it a raised ranch? Is it a colonial? Is it all that? And then they can kind of spit out things that are, but it doesn't tell you specifically which comps were used to get your,
To get mine.
which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
find quite irritating. As someone who's actually also trying to
Yeah.
analyze
Totally.
things.
Yeah.
So I share your frustration.
What I'm wondering is if, and obviously there's a whole, like, this appraisal and then the, whatever you're taxing us on is all sort of,
The
like,
assessed value, yeah.
yeah, the assessed value. It's a little bit of, fungible math. It's not, but I worry, or I suspect that, like, some of these other sales in our neighborhood slipped into our comps and made us go up. And part of me was like, I'm not going to appeal this. But then part of me was like, if this happened to me, I bet this is happening to other people too. So there's a process to appeal.
That's why we're here.
Why not come and say my piece? So I did kind of find a couple other...
and if you have them, that would be great, because your, the packet did not have a lot of backup.
Oh, okay.
What you submitted. So I tried to find some comps on my own, I don't know, just by doing that search.
This, I would say, is the, do you want the actual sheets?
Yeah, I'll take them if you,
Yeah,
or I can
totally.
get copies if you want to use
No,
them.
all good. This is probably the most, although it was sold in 2022,
Okay.
that is same era, same block. This
What's the
is
address here? 197 Judson.
197 Judson. This is,
That did not make my list. Okay, 197 Judson Road. Okay, and how does this compare to your house? Because you're,
oh, it's on the same street.
No, that I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was just looking
Oh,
at
yeah,
like
size,
size
about the
and
same,
built around the
same
same
era,
time.
yeah.
It was last sold back in 2022. Square footage of a lot, so you have a bigger piece of property, it looks like. Not much bigger, but bigger. And then square footage, they have more square footage than you, living square space.
Yeah, so I thought it was
Yeah,
kind of
that's a
like
decent comp.
a comp that
Okay.
was pretty good. I thought,
Let me add that here. 197 Judson, okay. I will add it to my analysis here. Okay. And you haven't done any updates or anything since the last reval? I saw, I mean, it's an expanded colonial, so obviously there's been work done to it. But, on the
Yeah.
field card, doesn't show.
There we go. Okay. The other one that I thought was interesting on the same street, although this one was torn down and a new house was put in, was 110 Judson Road.
110 Judson.
Much smaller living area. They had 1,300 square feet of living area, but the structure was built in 1952 and sold for, and they had 0.26 or something acres, but that sold for $925 in 2023. And then an adjacent street, 15 Flora, this was a slightly bigger house, but also built in 1947.
Okay,
When was that sold?
and here it says 2024.
2024. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I know they only want you to look in a certain window, but I feel
Mhm.
like you can at least start here, and then if you have to make an adjustment for the market value, then so be it. People have different philosophies on that, and that will probably come out in deliberations, but if there's no good comps, you have to use the data that you have and make necessary adjustments. And so you are assessed, or appraised, at 1058, and, oh, no, that's not you. That's the next one. You're at 189, and you're asking for 1375 for the market value.
Correct.
Okay.
And the prior assessment was...
Well, the prior appraisal was at 1169.
Yes, exactly. So I'm acknowledging that, like, we have gone up 15 or 20%, but I don't think the jump, well...
Right,
I
I
told
was
you,
like, no, according to the town, you went up 70%.
Yes, yeah. I think that reflects $2.5 million cost.
Right,
in there.
right, I don't
Yeah.
disagree with you, it's hard to,
Yeah.
it's hard. Like I said, I live on Colonial, and there's a house next to me that I didn't think was gonna sell for what it sold for, and I was shocked, and that is the reason why I am not appealing my own, because I'm like, well, if they got, like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? People are gonna pay it.
Although, if you live in an older colonial, I
I do
also,
not, we
Oh,
don't,
okay.
sorry.
Okay.
We're one of those people.
I also feel like philosophically the town should support people that, like, I don't know, I mean, there is an argument.
Affordability argument.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, there is an argument to say that, like, we should have some older housing stock, it shouldn't all, but anyway.
Are you in a flood zone? I can't remember.
We are, yeah.
I forget, does it go up to Old Post?
It goes, it's kind of like a weird map. So actually, if you're on South Benson, you get out of the flood zone before Old Post.
Oh, you
there. Yeah, and then the people that, like, Sunny Home is, I think, out, because it kind of slopes
Does
up
it?
a little, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we are most definitely, we're 4 feet above.
Yeah, so that impacts your insurance, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Gotcha. Okay, well, you've given good comps. I'm gonna add these definitely to the file, because I couldn't, I searched and other ones that was giving me stuff on, like, Edward, and I was like, that's not comparable, but it was in the same neighborhood code, so that's why it would come up in my filter. So I like having the 197 Judson, that's right on the street, so we can try to use that. I'm gonna lean more on that one than some of these others. And 160 Judson, but that one looks huge. and they did a lot of work to it, it seems like, because that sold for $3 million.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that
Which
is,
one?
160 is in relation to 71.
Oh, yeah, I think that one is like a lot that spans across. That's a totally
It's a
different
much
category.
bigger yard.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
twice the size of your yard.
Yeah.
So, right, but I was just, anything that popped up in that, but I'm like, that's not a good comp, so that's why I'm happy that you brought this one, because that didn't pop up on my radar.
Gotcha.
So, I'll be happy to look more at those and make sure I highlight that when we deliberate as a group.
Great.
So, to let you know the rest of the process,
Mm-hmm.
we have over 900 appeals
Oh, wow.
that we are trying to hear
A
as
lot.
quickly as possible. The goal is to start deliberating on these hearings,
Mm-hmm.
maybe by the last week in March.
Mm-hmm.
And, since this is day 2, so you're one of the first ones in, so it'll be first in, first out. So you will
Okay.
hopefully get your letter in the mail. You won't get any rationale in the letter, but it'll just be a number, whatever, but we will have the, deliberations recorded, so you can go back and be like, why did they, or hey, that's great, I love this. So, I need to get clarification though on how you can access those recordings. I'm assuming there'll just be a link on the assessment website,
Uh-huh.
hopefully cataloged, so you don't have to listen to hours of deliberations.
Oh my gosh, I feel bad for you.
Yeah. But, so yeah, you will get a letter in the mail, and then also, lastly, if you are not happy with that, there is a process you can appeal to the state. You know, more money, attorney, all that stuff, but it's an option. So
Okay.
this is not your last resort, okay?
Great.
But thank you for bringing this, it's helped a
thank
lot.
you.
And,
Appreciate the transparency.
yeah, no worries, and, enjoy your bike ride back.
Thank
Hopefully,
you.
is it snowing out yet?
No, oh my gosh, they're saying it's gonna be like ice rain.
I know.
Hope not.
What grade are your kids at Sherman?
Just third grade.
Third grade.
Yeah.
I have 4 kids, they all went to Sherman.
Oh, nice.
So what, who's their teacher?
Miss Mencio.
Oh, she's a tough cookie.
She is, my son loves her.
Yeah, no, my kids loved her too, but she's a tough cookie.
Yeah.
She's the only one who taught my daughter, my one daughter who
I
had.
didn't know it was Miss Pacey this year.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, well, we like her too, we had her too.
Not necessarily tough.
No, she is not a tough cookie, she is like the
Mencio was
opposite.
definitely a
Yes,
tough
she was,
cookie.
but let me tell
I
you,
remember
my daughter
her.
learned how to write cursive,
Oh,
which she's
yeah.
the only one who knows, so I credit Miss Mencio to that.
Yeah. Thank
Enjoy. This is appeal number 59. Property address is 29 Shoreham Village Drive, and I am here with Marnie White, the owner, and the time is 10:31. Okay, and nobody else is here. Marnie is here, and I'm just going to fill you in and get your signature. We're good to go. Okay. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. So formal. Okay,
I like it.
there you go.
Do you need it?
Just,
My name is
I-
Val.
Happy Roger.
Thank you.
Okay. What are they gonna do? Okay. I saw your name and I was like, that's my data girl, she's gonna have a lot of data.
And that's why I'm thrilled that it's you as
Yeah.
well. I know you like
Uh-huh,
the data.
I do.
Okay.
Okay, what do you got?
What I've got are a lot of data around the appraisal of the new revaluation of our home.
Yep.
Which I believe is grossly overvalued.
Gotcha.
In part because our home is in a very commercial area.
Okay.
So
You mentioned
although,
noise complaints.
yes, many noise complaints, also just light disturbance. So I have all of these to, I know
Okay.
that the printout probably.
Yeah, I mean, are
Yeah.
you willing to
Giving,
give these?
absolutely.
Okay, fine, great.
Yeah, I don't need these copies.
You're like, I do not
Yeah.
want to document this. Okay.
This is the view from my child's room on
Gotcha.
school night at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm,
A lot of noise
Yeah.
is pulled in as well.
mm-hmm.
He's able to sleep through it as of now. I am
Mhm.
not. This is the 115 view.
Gotcha.
Multiple.
And what is
weekends.
this?
That establishment is called DP Dough. It has a
okay.
neon sign that says open crazy late, and it stays open until 4 a.m.
Gotcha.
It
Okay.
pulls a very loud demographic.
Mhm.
They play a lot of loud music, lots of screaming, lots of screeching tires.
A restaurant? What is,
As a calzone restaurant,
okay. Okay.
It's there in a lot of college towns.
Yeah,
And,
fine.
you know, right.
Yeah, it is what, yeah.
Right, and so I sometimes I do call the establishment and ask them to tell their patrons to keep it down, but I feel bad calling the kid who's working
Who's running
minimum
it.
wage at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
that he's having to control unruly drunken.
Right. He probably actually hopes that it gets shut down.
Yeah, well, I don't want anybody to get shut
No,
down.
I just mean for the night.
Yeah, exactly, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
The problem is that they loiter in the parking lot.
Fair enough, yep.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
the situation. Also the lights, I'm pretty sure that it violates the lighting ordinance. This is how bright it is, just on my Ring camera. I just grabbed a random one
Yeah.
because you can see a little creature going by and
Fine.
tripped off the motion detector.
Have
But
you
that-
spoken to the town about it?
I've called in, I think that's my next
Okay,
step.
yep,
But for
yep.
now, this is just, my point is it's a very commercial area.
Yep,
I've had vagrants in my yard, have had a pedestrian trucking killed with me having the view of it, well, because they parked in front of my house. The parking is very minimal over there, so people
Okay.
come and they park in front of our house. All of this is to say that the value of the home is not quite what it is compared to the comps that the
Right.
revaluation.
there's intangibles
Right.
that are not on the field
That's
for.
right. They compared us to Cambridge and Kearney.
Okay.
Cambridge has no through traffic. Kearney does have beach traffic,
Mhm.
but it's nothing compared to this section of Post Road where there's no traffic mitigation, no traffic calming, no ability to cross the street safely.
Okay.
We've been, of course, working on that for years to try to get the circle
Right.
area improved. But those are some property-specific things. That is the view from my front yard.
Right.
There's just no way that any rational person would pay upwards of $1 million for that piece of property.
Right. Right, and they are putting you at $1,058,000,
That's
right?
right.
Okay.
I did call the realtor
Okay.
who had sold the home to us.
Okay.
And helped us when we, were
Yeah.
negotiating.
Mhm.
And she did a more current analysis.
Yeah, so I saw all those properties that you put in there, the
That's
ones they
right.
averaged to the 814,
That's
is
right.
that, okay?
Yeah. I also pulled, my mortgage company is constantly asking us to do a cash out refinance because we did that.
Okay,
I don't know if you remember, I was very sick for a
Yes,
couple of
I do,
years. My
I
husband
do.
couldn't work for those years.
I do.
And so we did a cash out refi at that
Okay.
time.
Mhm. Yeah.
Anxiety about finances.
Yep,
And mortgage rates were lower and more friendly.
yes,
At that point in time, the appraiser came in and estimated us at the very lower band of the market analysis
Okay.
based on the
Due
quality
to
of
the
the home
outside.
and the
Yeah.
outside and the
Mhm.
home itself.
fine.
But I know that this evaluation is focused on the land itself.
Mhm.
To this
And that was
day,
done,
that was done in 2021.
okay,
Here I have this written
Mhm.
up.
is this in here too?
No.
Okay,
Here,
so I'm
give
gonna
this to you.
take it out
Yeah.
too.
In 2021, the refinancing. Everyone else on the block was estimated around 800. Ours came in at 540.
Okay.
I don't know if you've been to my house. You've seen it.
I've been on Shoreham Village
Oh, okay.
Drive, I
I
haven't.
think James came to a party once.
Maybe, but,
I'm not going to
Okay.
tell the expletive of
No,
how I
no,
refer to
it's
my
fine,
house.
it's fine.
Anyway, so a comparable home was valued at considerably higher
Gotcha.
than ours was at that time.
Gotcha.
We haven't done any major updates or anything like that. Our
Right.
house is just
Right.
not in line. Currently, this is what our mortgage estimate as of yesterday
Okay.
evaluated us to be. And historically, when we had that formal appraisal,
Mhm.
we were at the lower bound. They said 540, when
Right.
everything else. So here we are now at a range of 719 to
That's
902,
right.
but we continue to be
Below,
at the low
on the
end.
low end of the
Exactly.
band.
Right.
Gotcha,
So there's that.
gotcha.
This is just the general, where the tax increase is compared to that they're saying that we
Yep.
should go up of
Yep.
nearly 40%, which is obviously radically out of range for what the town is estimated to do.
Right.
Here are the additional realtor comps. They told me to bring the card, so here.
Yep, you can, yep.
Okay, I don't know
Yeah.
if you want it.
No,
There you go.
is it not in there already? They might even put it in. I feel like I've seen it for everybody. I'll take everything.
Yep,
I'll take
They
everything.
told us to bring it.
That's fine.
And then this
I'm
is-
sorry, I just wanted to, these were the houses that
That's-
were on the
mhm.
comp. Okay.
And
And this is
then
the one that averaged to
she said,
the 814,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
And then I just pulled the land values, because I know it's more based on land
I
than
know,
home.
unfortunately
And
it
that's
is,
fine.
because when people want to do the price per square foot,
Right.
it ignores the
Yeah,
land.
Right,
Yeah.
so, but there are features of our house that still factor in and like no
Yeah.
basement, no attic, no
Yeah.
storage.
Yeah,
It's kind of a big
that's
deal.
Yeah.
It's also, according to the architect, we tried to get it improved, and he said, it is the most
Foundation.
supremely, it's the most supremely awkward home he's ever been in, because it had 3.
Congratulations.
Thank you, yeah. Kind of makes me like it a little better,
Yeah,
honestly, because,
yeah.
you know, that tracks with our vibe, but,
Oh.
anyway,
goodness.
but so then land considerations alone, I just went to the comps on
Yeah.
county in Cambridge.
Okay.
I cannot come up with why our commercial, noisy, lighted, dangerous home, or, you know,
Right.
land plot
Right.
would be so much more valuable than these ones
Gotcha.
on the water, on the marsh, no traffic, no
Right.
lighting, no noise.
Right.
Why? It just doesn't do
Right.
that.
Can I write
Of course, it's yours to keep.
Yeah.
Of course, it just doesn't make sense
Right.
for the square footage of the land, of the parcel itself.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the mystery for us. And of course, if they could bring us a buyer that will pay in one
Well,
point.
that's what everyone else is saying,
Of
like,
course.
where do I sign?
Right.
Where do I sign?
Exactly, yeah,
I'm with you.
yeah.
Okay, I'm just, we're gonna hear so many of these, I have to write as many. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Data,
I cannot tell you how much we appreciate the organization, and I will say, I was just saying to someone who came before you, that I'm shocked at how, like, I was dreading doing, like, volunteering for this, because I thought people were just gonna come in here and yell at us and say my taxes are too
You
high.
can do it.
But everybody has been organized, cordial, like, it is what it is, and I am grateful for that.
No, I mean, I looked it up. I know other people who are sort of on board are also appealing. Like,
Yeah,
look at
it is,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, this is real money. It's real money, and it's a lot of
It's
it.
a year of tuition over, you know,
Yeah,
for
it
us,
is.
it
Yes, it
amounts to a year of tuition. You know,
Yeah, okay.
over the course of 4 years.
So the way, but
So
it's a
it's
lot
not
of
nothing,
money.
it's a lot of money. Yeah.
So this is only day 2 of deliberations. There's 911 that we have to get through. Just to give you an idea on timing, they are hoping to get all of the hearings done, the ambitious goal of 3
March,
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you should hopefully, since we're doing first in, first out as well, and today's day 2, so we were the first to hear.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
maybe the first week in April, and you'll get a letter in the mail saying like you
Okay.
did with your assessment, and it will just,
Thank you.
the deliberations will be recorded. So if you want to hear what was said about your
nice.
property, and I'm gonna ask, Chelsea when I go in to give her your file. I'm not sure how, like, there's probably just gonna be a link on the Board of Assessment Appeal, and I'm hoping that they'll at least be cataloged, so you don't have to obviously listen to hours of deliberations, but you'll be able to hear them. So, right, probably.
Well, I mean, I can record it, I can AI transcribe it. I
Yeah.
can find it. It's-
Yeah, but still,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
not everybody will have the brain capacity.
No,
to do that.
not that, it's the efficiency. Gotta get things done.
But yeah, so, and then
All right.
if you don't, if you're still not happy, you can appeal with the state if you need to.
Oh.
So there is one last option, it usually involves attorneys and whatnot, but it's
Still
an option.
available.
It's an
All right.
option, and we had someone coming yesterday who told us they did the same thing 5 years ago. And so it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But hopefully there's a lot of good data here, there's good comms. So we
Yeah.
will, I will
Yeah,
present this
yeah.
for deliberations, and
Appreciate it
we
very much.
will, and I appreciate all the data.
Welcome to come through
So-
and, a walkthrough.
I know, I'm just gonna. Okay, so this is appeal number 62. I'm here with the owner, is it Kimberly? I'm gonna massacre. Staniszewski, okay, and,
Appraiser Jeff Smith.
okay. Just a minute. Okay, I'm here, and then I just need to, and the time is 11:34. 11:34, let me just swear you in real quick, Kimberly, and then, okay, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I do. Okay. Okay. And I just need you to sign that for me real quick. Okay. And we're good to go.
We're good to go?
Yes,
Okay. This is the appraisal for you guys that I provided. for-
perfect, yes, because there was not much in wasn't in this packet, right, that you put in, okay?
It was.
Oh, it was? I feel like there was a lot of field cards. Oh, no, it was, you're right, it was there, okay.
Oh, now you got two.
Well, one that my old eyes can read better. Okay,
So, Kim and her husband Dave, engaged me to do an appraisal. I don't know if you need my credentials or anything
No.
from,
no.
okay. So 43 Fox Street is down by the beach.
Yep.
And I was engaged to do an appraisal of the property on the January 7th of 2026. And, based on my
Not much more recent than that.
So, I provided a total of 8 comparables from within the subject neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, did a little bit of a, can I see the one I gave
Yeah,
you?
sure.
Because I think that.
Yeah, I've listed them all out here, 68 Fox, 272 Lally, 347 Lally.
Okay.
Just for my own, so,
And one of the other things that I also did was, in my opinion, in 35, 36 years, and actually living on Fox Street for a little while, I don't believe Fox Street, the land values are similar to what builders are paying for down on Birch,
other beach
Lally,
area, right.
other beach area towns such as. So I also provided 5 knockdowns of homes on streets that I think are more comparable to Fox
Okay,
than what the current value of the land is on the field card.
okay.
And the first one is very recent, is 137 Millard Street, which is,
I just want to follow along with you on that page, if I have it. Oh, there.
right here.
Gotcha.
So, in my opinion, Millard is a very good comp because it's right there on, by the 7-Eleven, that side. Like,
Yeah.
the subject is near Veterans Park,
Mm-hmm.
and it's noisy and crowded and what have you. So, in my opinion, Millard is very similar because of its proximity to 7-Eleven and Reef Road, and it's still on the,
Yeah.
I guess, the east side of Reef Road.
Reef Road, yeah, it says
So,
imaginary delineation.
exactly,
Yeah.
between the two zones.
Yeah.
And so I also felt like Clinton Street, because it's on the other side of South Benson,
Mm-hmm.
and even Benson Place,
Okay,
and Dwight Street, which is kind of very close to Fox.
Fox, yeah.
And this one's a little bit older, but this actually was a knockdown of a
Which of the one on
two-family
Fox?
house on Fox.
Okay,
The sale is a little bit dated, it was from 2022, but it was for $850.
That was the highest that any lot has gone.
Right.
on that street.
okay,
So, in my opinion, the land value is close, instead of the land value being $1,093,897, I would say that the land value is probably closer to, $825,000 to $850,000
mm-hmm,
based on this data.
okay.
So that's
Closer to 850 then, right?
as opposed to $1,993,000 and change.
Okay.
So going through the comparables that I chose,
Mm-hmm.
The first one is on the street, across the street, which is 68 Fox Street.
Yep, I see that.
Um,
That sold for 2.2 million.
$2.2 million in June of '24. The house is actually 5 years newer
Newer,
than
yep,
the subject, and it's roughly 200 square feet bigger.
it is, I see that,
And it
yeah.
has an adjusted value of $2,201,400.
Okay,
The next comp that I chose was on Lally. Newer house, sold for $2,050,000. smaller than the subject, and it has an adjusted value of $2,115,700.
Okay.
The third comp I chose was another house on Lally Boulevard for $2,150,000, closed in August of '25, so
Okay.
very recent.
Smaller.
Smaller, and it was adjusted $50,000 for the difference in size.
Okay.
And it has an adjusted value of $2.2 million.
Okay. And those are your adjusted values?
Yes, the
When you
bottom
say that?
line.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you do all your adjustments,
Right,
these
I
are.
mean, they're remarkably close to what were also appraised at. So
Oh, okay.
right,
I
'cause
didn't
have the
realize
appraised
that.
Yeah, so that, which one is it? 347 Lally, not that we should be comparing them, but that was appraised at 2233, and I think you just said 22.
Yes, that was the
So,
adjustment.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
anyway,
Yeah.
you know,
sorry, I assumed those were the numbers, but now I realize that you're using your adjusted numbers. Yeah,
Okay,
continue, sorry.
so I used 117 Carlin Drive, sold for
Mhm.
$2.4 million in February of '25. Larger home,
Yep,
has an adjusted value of 2.389.
close enough. Yeah, uh-huh,
And then 733 South Benson, 2.4 million, closed in April of '25. Smaller home, has an adjusted value of, same age too, it's
Yeah,
up in
yeah.
15. It was, has an adjusted value of 2.456.
okay,
And then 71 Baldwin Terrace, closed for 2,415.
yeah,
Closed in March of '25.
mhm,
Similar size house,
yep,
has an adjusted value of 2.458.
okay,
And then, just because I had them, they added 2 additional comps.
on Lally and Smith, those two,
Yeah, and I think, and I could go through them, but Smith is like Dwight, it's, Dwight becomes,
Yeah.
Smith becomes Dwight.
Yeah, I live
So-
on Colonial, so I'm kind of.
Familiar.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Smith, a little bit older of a sale from July of '24,
Mhm,
closed for 2.25 million with an adjusted value of 2.235 million.
okay,
And I hung my hat on the sale on Fox Street because it's right across the street.
okay. Putting that
So
one on
that's
hold.
when I arrived at my value conclusion. I gave the most weight to Fox Street just because of being located on the same street. And it
Okay.
has similar, proximity to this one probably actually backs up to the park.
Okay, and
Where-
what was your
where-
adjusted value on that one?
2,201,000.
Gotcha. Okay,
So,
yeah.
like
Okay,
I think the biggest discrepancy in the value is the land, our,
yeah, I wrote that, okay.
so I think that if the land was more in line with what, the value of the lot was more in line with what the sales are indicating, the value would fall to where,
Right,
where the
to
Fox
where the
Street.
2-2 is, yeah.
So that's what I did.
Okay,
Now, we've even had realtors say if it was not on Fox Street, it would be worth.
it would be worth more,
And
yeah.
that's true.
And there's a couple college rentals right there.
Have they bled up
Yeah.
towards Fox, yeah?
Yeah, at the end of, there's a sale on the corner of Edward and Fox that, the value was, according to the listing agent, or the agent that I talked to, she thought it was impacted by the rental across the street, the big one that just sold, it sold a little while ago.
Oh, it is so?
If you come in through the park, it's the first house on the right.
Yeah,
That's all.
Okay,
That's a college rental
Yeah.
now.
interesting.
right at the end.
I went to Fairfield View.
What
We
is
were
it?
not living, oh, did you? We were not living on Fox Street then. It was Fairfield Beach Road, but there was some random house on South Benson that had a hot tub, so it was called the hot tub.
What year did you get out of Fairfield?
95.
Oh, okay.
Ancient.
78, a long time ago.
82.
Do you know the Fabries? Chris and Red Fabry?
No.
I
No?
do.
You know them?
I
Yeah,
do
you
well.
should. Well, Red, yeah, you probably did a lot of work with Red. They're related. His wife was a Kelly.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
You're not related to Kim Kelly, right? No, there's
No.
another Kim Kelly that was
No,
in my year.
no, but Chris Kelly and my husband were cousins.
Oh, funny.
Okay.
We were in the duplex right near what was the duplex see right now is the Norwood back then. It was a house right on the beach, that's where we lived.
Oh, yeah.
But never dreamed I'd live there.
Yeah, no.
Corner on Fox Street,
No.
never dreamed that back then.
Me neither.
Twists and turns.
Okay, well, good, I'm glad that having such a recent appraisal helps a lot.
Okay.
And,
Do you have any questions about the comps or my
I
conclusion?
don't, I feel like the comps are all, like, luckily they are all, like, in the same neighborhood, you have a decent amount of comps, like, finding some comps for some of these other houses, these historical homes is a little more challenging.
I've ran into that, I have one like that.
Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of data here to work with, which is very helpful.
Okay.
I think I'm good as far as, because this is exactly what we would do. We would look at your comps and thanks, again, you've done a lot of the legwork for us, so I really appreciate that. I feel like I saw you here yesterday, so you're probably getting the same speech just as far as timing goes, like we are, there's 900 of these, and, you know, we're going to take probably a good 3 or 4 weeks just doing all the hearings.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping to start deliberating, but the last week of March, which I think is ambitious, or first week in April.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
So-
thought you guys got stuck doing them on Saturdays or something.
They are still doing some on theirs, but they've asked for an extension just because there's just so many.
Right.
But we are deliberating on a first in, first out basis, and since this is day 2, you will be one of the first ones to hear.
Do you want this one, it's bigger print for you?
I will
I
take
could-
it
I can-
if you don't mind.
No, because I can print out another one as well.
Okay, I'll keep it. And that's it, so you'll get a letter in the mail,
Okay.
you know how it works,
Yep.
right? And that's it. Do you have any other questions,
Did
or?
you want to add anything?
No, I just think, you know, we're not that far apart, but we're like, you know, we're trying to be reasonable here, we're not.
Right,
you know,
2.2
like,
versus
you know,
2.47.
like, we're not coming in there asking for the moon, but it just seems like just a little off from what we feel it
For Fox Street,
for
yeah.
Fox Street. Yeah, that's really the main thing, is that.
Gotcha.
The park and
The park.
Yeah.
And a lot of that housing that's right there too, whatever, I don't know.
The Fort
Oh,
William, who used to be the Navy Reserve.
yeah,
Maybe the-
yeah.
That truly does impact, you know, the area
Right.
in a big way. So whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Well,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Have a great day.
Sure, I'll see you.
Yeah, many times.
Thank you again.
Is it snowing out yet, or doing anything?
Very
It
light.
did, and then it stopped, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of panic about school maybe getting out
I
early.
know. Oh,
But,
really?
yeah.
Oh.
We'll see.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
This is appeal number 63. The time is 12:02. And I am here with Joanna Bogusiewicz. Okay, here, and this is Chrissy Kelly. I'm going to swear you in. The property is 238 Roseville Terrace. Okay. Okay.
Which one?
Right, sorry. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Yes, yes. Okay. I just need you to sign there. Oh, sorry.
That's okay,
Oh,
don't
what
worry.
happened to your hand?
My husband had a ski accident 2 weeks ago, so everything between snow and everything around the house is green. And now,
Yeah.
it is what it is, life.
Getting old. Okay. All right. My name is Chrissy, and,
I'm sorry in those circumstances.
that's okay, it's okay.
Right.
Exactly. All right, have at it. What do you got? I've had a chance to look over your
Okay.
file, but just tell me whatever you need to tell me.
I had little bit time before the accident, between I sent the paperwork, I
Okay.
found a few more.
Oh, you found some more
houses.
comps. Oh, is that stuff I can keep, or is, or
Yeah, well, it's your records from the town hall.
right, oh, but, yeah,
So,
so,
that's additional.
These
The
are new
house
ones.
is- Yes,
Okay.
the house is almost triple with mine, and is
less than your assessment,
Than mine.
or your,
and they are, I know they are doing an additional addition.
okay.
That one.
I'm just gonna write the
Second,
address
yeah.
on here for my reference.
280.
Oh, you can keep it. Right, yes, okay.
So I also circle the square footage, which is not,
Okay. I'm unfamiliar with this street. How, is this in close proximity to where you
I
are?
walked that street
Okay,
with my granddog.
Okay.
So, it's
Close enough.
5 minutes
Yeah,
walk,
fine, yeah.
2 streets over.
Got
The same
it.
thing.
296, same
yeah.
thing. Okay, yeah,
Same thing, it's a cape, but it's much bigger than us.
gotcha.
Well, all the Amarakochi are the same. Our street, I don't know if they even, I don't think they live in that area where my street is, of Black Rock Turnpike.
Okay.
I'm the oldest, well, Patty's really older. But
Not that we're keeping track, yeah.
No, we are the only two that remains from original owners, well, I'm the second owner of the house.
Gotcha.
She got the house from her father that was still living there. Everyone else
Has turned over.
soon over, builders bought the property, put the, we have all New Yorkers right now on the street. And I have nothing against them, but I know where they came from, the plates and cars,
Yeah.
let's say it. So yes, mine is still original construction. Those houses, yes, they are 800,000, but they are new construction. You cannot compare me to them.
Mhm.
Their new roof is new. Mine is 30 years old. Their windows are brand new. Mine are 30 years old. When we got the house, we replaced furnace, roof, and windows. That had to be done because it was original from 1947.
Mhm.
But since then, I want to retire in 7 years. My kids are not here. I
Right.
want to live closer to them. So I'm sorry. Yes, I'm gonna remove myself from furnace, which we love. Yeah, it changed a lot. Not, some people say for better. For me, no.
Mhm.
I don't feel that town anymore.
Yeah.
People
You're
are
not
not
alone.
smiling. People are driving nasty. They are just rude.
Mhm.
And that's not what we signed for. It was a beautiful town when we moved in 1997. Raised 2 children, children are out.
Right.
Okay, but
Okay, so
also,
you've given us some new comps, which I'll add to the ones that you gave us.
yes,
Yep.
also, I live next to the 226 Roseville Terrace.
The Christmas lights,
Yes,
yeah, the Christmas lights.
it's a nightmare. And to say that my house is worth 700,000, where I cannot sell it, because my second door down the street couldn't sell for 2 years. They sold with loss because they just couldn't sell anymore. They just moved out. Alice and James.
Address on that?
Is
it one of the ones that you put in here?
It should be Crafty. I know the new owner is,
I can look it up. I'm gonna put it in the file.
it was Liz and James Schumacher. And, a young couple got the house from them. And
I owner, do you know how to spell the last name?
the new one?
Yeah.
Crabtree, like the.
Oh,
with the
Crabtree.
seat, yeah.
Crabtree Scott.
Scott, yeah,
All right,
I think
let's
Scott,
see.
his name is.
250 Roseville Avenue.
Yeah. A terrace.
Terrace,
yeah.
At
Um,
250 Roseville.
They tried for 2 years, they finally they
Right.
sold for, because everyone else was coming, like, how you live here? I'm like, obviously they, Liz was saying, well, it's livable, but they came to us, I said, well, I have dirty diapers that I have to pick up from my yard, I have food, I have cigarettes, I have besides cigarettes, other stuff.
Yeah.
And you basically facing this between, they start August 1st, that's the starting point, when they start displaying. So you have travelers coming, but there is nothing to see. But people come because, maybe something new.
Right.
Like, so between August and February, you have no life on the street.
Interesting.
And I admire their, whatever you want.
To each their own, yes.
But you have land. The street is converted to one way.
Really?
The town allowed that. So as of Thanksgiving night, the street is one way until second week in January. at 5 o'clock, there is no parking on my side of the street. So when my kids come for Christmas night and Christmas Eve and Christmas, we have to park on the back lawn behind the house. We all park that way, so we can have dinner together. This is a nightmare. So for a guy to say, your house is worth $700, please try to sell it.
No family parking for holidays. I'm sorry, you said the street is converted to one-way from Thanksgiving to when?
About second week in January, they
Okay.
take that sign and has literally sticks by town ordinance, no parking. And there is a plaque on the top and on the bottom, so you cannot go from even,
Mhm.
and I'm the second one from the bottom, so I could just sneak in.
Just sneak
No,
in, yeah,
but I
yeah.
will be breaking law.
Right.
I don't wanna take that. We have buses coming from Bridgeport, 30 Park up, from the senior center from Bridgeport. I had News 12 sitting on my front lawn. I had News 8.
Okay.
No one, you
That's all the
don't
stuff that you
live.
don't see on the,
Yes,
on
no.
the field card and all
There,
that stuff, yeah.
actually, if you look on my phone, I took a picture too, but it's also on your website listed with the house.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you sent a picture of the house?
Yes,
or-
there are permanent fixtures on a house.
Oh, that are there?
Yes, like the
all
roads
year
with the
round.
lights, yes, they don't remove them, they are there probably 10 years right now when LEDs came aboard.
Right.
So those are permanent. The thing on the roof, it's permanent. I cut my Christmas tree off the corner because they were hanging cars with Santa and reindeer. So I said to my husband, I'm not gonna take responsibility on that if something falls because it's part on my tree.
Right.
So we just did it. I'm like, order somebody to just come with a lift and cut it out because it's impossible.
Right.
So yes, this is all,
That
this
stays
is
all year.
all year round. Yeah.
Right.
And actually, that picture is also on your website.
On the website?
Yeah.
Okay.
As listing the, yeah.
Gotcha.
All that on siding is there. The crop inside, I'm sorry to say crop.
Okay. Yep.
It's, every single window is different window.
Gotcha. And that was yours, okay.
Yes, that's mine. Well, we also, because they are higher and they don't have a retaining wall.
You get a lot of their runoff?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a sub pump, which I cannot finish the basement because
Because
I'm
what?
going to invest $20,000. I'm not in that state of my life.
No, you don't need it.
I don't
I mean, it would be
it's
nice to
doable.
have dry storage though, but.
Yes, but it cannot be finished.
Yeah.
We paint that with the dry up, whatever that paint is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
to
yeah.
prevent mold.
Yeah.
Because it's not healthy.
Yeah.
But there is no way I can have a finished basement. All those houses that are listed on our street with the 700
Mm-hmm.
price range or up do have finished basement, at least 2 bathrooms, if not more. I have 1 bathroom.
1 bathroom. Right.
I don't have walk-in closets. I don't have an office. I don't have an office and family / stuff like that.
Right.
We're basic people.
Right.
That's what it is. So
Right.
how they compare me to somebody that has triple the size of my house, and we have the same price?
Yeah. I'm just looking at some of these other ones that, were mentioned.
And I know those houses because I knew our kids played together with the previous owners.
Right.
We were, had a party. We came to each other. So
the house, like the Christmas lights?
226. Yes. The back, I submitted also my backyard neighbors. They have the same houses, same size property
As you.
house, and they are much lower. So how they came up
Which
with
one is that? I want to make sure I have that
that would
too.
be,
You have houses on Sawyer Road, Borowski Road,
Sawyer is,
143 or 131?
Sawyer is before me, and so would be Borowski.
Borowski, okay, so it's 55.
Yeah, the one on
and 20.
Sawyer is the same thing what we have, was sold in 2021 for $300.
300,000, yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's 5 years ago.
It's a lot,
I get
yeah,
it.
they're not, unfortunately, they want newer sales comps, but yeah.
But
it's here,
they
yeah.
have 2 bedrooms, that's much more than.
bathrooms, yeah.
2 bathrooms, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
mhm.
So it's, you cannot, how, I don't know how they did the
Right,
statistics. I really
right.
don't know.
And so you had said, because I want to make sure I highlight it, that's like the same as
was
yours.
sold in 2025, November, so that's.
Yeah, that's
what,
newer,
4 months ago,
yeah,
For
for 500. Yeah.
So, come on, how you do the statistics?
Yeah, and it's actually has
Because
a little more square footage than yours.
Yes,
The lot is
and
bigger.
it's a quiet, it's because
We'll
it's on
highlight that one.
the Sawyer and us are like a horseshoe.
Okay,
So they are on the bottom, which is peaceful, because from the top, people come and just drive and turn around and go back.
right.
Over there, if you don't belong there, you
You're
don't
not
go there.
going.
You're
You're not going.
It's
Right.
quiet.
Okay, I'm going to highlight the 143, but then what's the one that you said that was behind it? That's like the same,
Borowski, that's.
it's either 55 or 21. I just want to highlight that one too. The 21 looks like it's a little bit more in line with your square footage, and it's also a cape as opposed to the other one is a ranch.
Yeah, this rent is more expensive.
So, and it's, and they have a bigger lot too, so.
There you go, that's Catherine. That's literally across, that's 55 Borowski.
Okay,
It's the same cape as we do. Actually, I know her because our maple tree, when we had the storm,
mhm,
literally broke halfway, so half our yard, half over there. So I went, it's an elderly, very nice lady. I said, Catherine, don't you worry, just give me a few days. I need people to come with me because it was a whole tree. It was like, when they build a house,
yeah,
original. So we become friends and then really good friends.
okay,
Then we have a Borowski 21, which is 700, but that house is bigger than mine. It has 3,
21, that has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Square footage wise, I'm showing that you have more than they do.
Hold on, is that the one that's converted to 2 families?
I'm not sure.
Now? Well, that's another thing. There's 3 families living in that other. I have 2 neighbors.
Mhm.
It's a double story. There's 3 families because they made 2 doors on the back, 2 separate entries. I'm not bragging.
No, but it's just more traffic and more cars and,
Well, they do barbecues with Latin music, which
mhm.
that's their nation. Yep, great. I can play my Polish music, which I don't do, but I know it's not as used to be.
Gotcha.
Hold on, this one is, why didn't I write on this one? Oh, that's Crabtree. No, that's
250, yep, I have that one you put here, mhm. So this is one, I'm gonna put the note here too, that this house took 2 years to sell, right? Okay. 55 and 21, are they not both in here? I thought they were. That's where I got them from, I just pulled them straight from your
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's the one, okay. So you said they have,
21, it looks like they have,
yeah, it's the same area, living area.
pretty much, yeah, give or take a couple square feet, yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
then the
it's
lot
less-
size, same, yeah.
Yeah, but it's less than us.
Gotcha.
So, come on, guys.
Yeah.
I just don't feel I was treated fairly. Comparing to what I have, comparing to what they have.
Agreed. And then what's this one here? Oh, 250, that's, the one that took 2 years to sell, yep, okay. Okay.
And the
then
one above us, above the
212
226.
Roseville, what's happening at 212 Roseville? That's bigger, the bigger house.
Oh, yeah, those are.
And it's
ours
got 4
is the
bedrooms,
smallest.
2 baths, yeah,
Yeah,
bigger.
those are small.
Yep.
We are the smallest one, literally,
Gotcha.
the smallest one on the street, and we are treated the same way as everyone else. I'm like,
Gotcha.
what statistics did you take? What
Right,
statistics did you
right.
take?
Okay,
Or
all right.
did you really pay attention to every single house that you pass in your car and look what's there?
No, it's impossible to look at all of these,
Or they
right?
do drones. I don't know how they do it. Also, I did pull out our
insurance also.
Yes, you put that in here, I saw
Yes.
that.
So,
Because there was an appraisal based off the insurance, right?
yeah,
I have this.
so if they did dwelling for 402 and travelers is not the cheapest insurance, they wouldn't lose money
Right.
if they knew that it's,
that-
it's here. Yeah,
Okay.
on the back. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't give you back.
No.
I'm sorry.
So can I keep that, or can I
Oh,
make a
yeah.
copy of it?
No, you can take.
Okay.
I have it, it's my copy.
Okay, I'm gonna add this too.
Copy to copy.
Yep. I'm just writing it so they know it's new. Okay, so here, we're saying, right, the dwelling is worth 402, or this is the coverage, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep it all with it. Okay, is there anything else that you want to add? You have a lot of stuff here, so there's a lot of, good comps we can use. So just to give you an idea of how the rest of the process will work, the, there's 900, over
Oh, I know.
900 assessments.
I know.
So we are trying
Sorry
to
to say elderly people like I am.
No, it's everywhere. It's all neighborhoods, it's everywhere. It's real money. It's real money. So,
It's significant. If they said, okay, it was 500, now it's 650. Go for it.
right,
Because I know we have to support that town. We live in it.
right.
I want streets
We
to be
reap the
good.
benefits of the,
Yes,
all of it.
of living here. That's fine. 7.5 almost,
Yeah,
That's,
700.
you are a little bit of the matter.
733, yeah.
Also, we are off Black Rock Turnpike. We are not High Street, which is parallel.
Mm-hmm.
We are literally on a Black Rock, which, as you know, everyone passes right now, between Parkway and 95.
Yeah.
I used to go from our house to 95. It used to take me 5 minutes. I'm sitting 20 right now,
I believe it.
literally 20.
I believe it.
I pull, if I'm lucky, I can pull in and then stop at Sawyer because
Mhm.
that's where traffic stops.
Too many people.
I can walk faster than the traffic moves. I met my daughter 2 weeks ago to pick up my grandson. She's like, okay, I'm leaving Milford, so 10 minutes so we can meet in Stratford. I'm like, honey, don't leave yet. I need 20 minutes to get to I-95. She's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, gosh, it's not the same way as you used to live here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. You cannot cross Black Rock.
No.
Because
No.
you're gonna get hit.
Yeah. I feel bad for the students who are doing it all the time.
Yeah, well, my girls walked to high school because we were too close. That's okay. It was safe neighborhood then.
Right.
It was a different
Different.
story.
It's different.
Now, I love this city.
Right. Right, well, it is. I feel like sometimes it is.
It should be silent. It should
Yeah.
be city, but I get it because I'm not really very different.
It would be, but that's not, different doesn't mean bad, I don't think.
No, it doesn't. It just, we got used to the small.
Yeah, I
ugly
know.
stuff. And-
I know, but if it's gonna evolve, then we have to evolve, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, yes, we
Yeah.
cannot be so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to take.
No, that's okay. That's quite all right. So, just to let you know, you'll get a letter. We're gonna deliberate. We're gonna try to get the hearings done. We have a very ambitious goal of getting them done the 3rd week in March. Start deliberating hopefully the last week in March. It'll probably be like the 1st week in April. But we are sending out responses, first come, first served. And since today is only day 2, you should hopefully be able to hear on the other end of that. Exactly. Exactly. Well, these numbers, I think, go in the order of when they were submitted. I don't think they necessarily match
who goes
that
where.
with, because I think they tried to maybe
Okay.
do it like the same areas to
Oh,
like, you know,
exactly,
like,
yeah.
which kind of
Yeah.
makes sense to me. So
Yeah,
like if I'm
because you
hearing.
become familiar with the
Exactly,
area.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like.
I don't think it's, it's not perfect, who has canceled, who can't, but they try.
People
They
get
try.
sick,
Yeah.
children, yeah.
So,
Okay, so
you'll get a letter, and then, there won't be, any sort of explanation, what happened, it'll just be your number.
That's what's gonna be.
The deliberations are gonna be recorded,
Okay.
so you'll be able to hear them if you want to. And then if you're, last resort, if you're not happy with it, you can appeal to the state. But let's hope it doesn't get to that.
I hope
Okay.
so, because, like I said, I don't wanna waste anybody's time, but
No, you gotta fight for, yeah.
I would like to be treated fair.
Yes,
That's all. That's
My mom
what I'm
always
asking.
used to say, if you don't ask, you don't get. So,
That's true. My father always said, is this yours? Somebody give it to you? No, then it's not yours, don't touch it.
I like that. Okay, this is appeal number 252. The property address is 319 South Street, and it is 1227. I am Chrissy Kelly, and I'm not going to say this right, so is it Margaret Edwards is here, as well as...
Orjan Koçyan.
Koçyan.
Orjan Koçyan.
B-A-R-U. Uh-huh. J-A-N. Okay.
Koçyan, Kochian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, I just need to swear you in.
Of course, but again,
And then you'll sign it, and then we'll be good to go.
we are swearing for.
Just to say that you're going to tell me the truth while you're here.
Well, of course.
Yes, I know, but it's a formality, so.
I'm gonna.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Yemin edeceğiz ki biz burada gelip yani buradayız, doğruyu konuşacağız.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yes.
sorry, I can't help you with your native language. Do you
I've
solemnly?
been doing this since I'm 11 years old.
What is it? Is it?
We are Armenian.
Okay.
We both speak Armenian and Turkish.
Okay.
Mostly Turkish together.
Okay, so is that what you're speaking now? Is
I
Turkish?
just spoke Turkish.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Beautiful. All right.
Thank you. Thank you much.
Okay, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay.
Her şeyi doğru konuşacağım. Verdiğiniz şeyleri diyor.
Yes.
Okay, and I think I just need the owner's signature, so that
This would be my dad.
Oh.
My name is on the, my
Okay,
dad.
so who, actually, let me just double check here.
My dad.
So, but you're the
old on
appellant.
it. Yeah.
So, I would say just sign that, yeah, you're good. Okay, perfect. There we go. And, okay, go ahead. Oh, I did have a quick question for you, I'm sorry. So this sheet is supposed to show the appraised value, I'm sorry, the appraised value, not the assessed value. So when you filled this out, you put in the 800,995,
Yes.
which is the assessed value. So I'm gonna change that
Yes,
with your
please.
permission to bring that up to, literally, all I did was gross it up by the 70%, so that would
Yes.
mean it's 1144279.
Yes.
But then that means we need to change this also. So before you got here, I said if you were looking to have it at 600 assessed, that means if I divide that by the 0.7, that would be an appraisal of around 857. So I'm just gonna, with your
Of course,
permission, I'm
yes.
just gonna change this.
Of course.
I'll just make it 850, okay? So
Thank
it's just kind of apples to apples, so it needs to be the appraised, not the assessed value. Okay, so now you can go, I'm sorry.
So, I live with my dad,
Mhm.
and my son in the house, we
And
are
if you want to stop, does he not understand any of it?
Anlıyor şimdiye kadar değil mi baba? Ben seninle birlikte varacağım, sen üçümüz.
I was just saying, whenever you feel like you need to stop and fill him in, feel free.
Allah, senin bir şey demek istediğin zaman da beni durdur. Ben diyeyim canım. Bir şey demek istiyorsan şimdi de ben çağırayım.
Yani şimdi ne demek istiyor, şimdi ne söyle?
Şimdi söylediğinin sebebi ben buraya yanlış rakamı yazmışım.
Ha,
Onu değiştirdi. Bu rakama göre şimdi evin fiyatı 850 bine çıkıyor.
iyi.
Geçen biz dedik 600 bin ya, 850 bine çıkıyor. So
So
ona
you see
göre
here, so here with the 800,
Yes.
which corresponded to this 1144,
Yes.
so that's all I did, I changed this
Yes.
800 to the 1144.
All right.
So, the house is, built 1949,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and, my dad built on it. My dad is a carpenter and cabinet maker.
Very nice.
He made an extension, we moved here 1981, 82, I don't remember exactly.
Mhm.
And, so he had it put in his mind that as soon as he gets himself situated, he's gonna build on the house.
Sure.
And we had, the
my dad doesn't know anything about plumbing, so the plumbing is the old way.
Right.
And,
Okay, plumbing.
let's go to back outhouses. And the heating is, of course, we have really no heating in upstairs bathroom and also in the bedroom. It's really freezing cold to take a shower.
Okay.
And I have pictures, and I got two houses that are on sale about the same size as ours. And
Do you need me to make copies of these, or can I
if you
keep
would
these?
like to, you can take these.
Okay, I would love to have them to add to, because there wasn't really much in your packet other than the field card, so I'd love to have as much information
Yes.
as possible.
And see, this one is 2 bath, 2 bedrooms.
Mhm.
It's sold for $749,900.
Okay,
And it's
I'm sorry.
I check your list or packets.
This is all I have left, is this guy.
65.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah,
That's all
that's
you
it.
need.
Okay, perfect.
And she's heard everybody else, and she doesn't have any of these, correct? All right.
And and this one is about the same size.
Okay.
The square foot frontage, but only has 2 baths, 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
But it was sold. So it's hold on.
Okay, yep.
And this is inside the kitchen.
That was,
Yeah, that's from 1990.
I love
But it's breaking, tell you the truth.
okay,
It is
yeah.
really breaking. And this is part of the kitchen.
Okay, I will keep all of this. This is all very helpful,
Yeah,
yeah.
and this is the bathroom
Mhm.
and
Right,
upstairs.
so not a lot of upgrades. Yeah.
No, we have none, really,
Yeah.
tell you the truth, no upgrades at all.
Yep,
And,
yeah, I'm gonna keep all of these if that's okay. I'm gonna add them all to the file.
you can see all the broken tiles.
Yeah, okay.
But she wouldn't take in package home.
Right.
She filled out. No upgrades.
Okay, and then, I'm just gonna write the addresses in here in case other people wanna look at them, but I will go. Alden Street. So, do we know,
all right.
did these sell, or this is just
No,
what they're?
sold, yeah, they were sold.
They were sold, okay, so I'll take a look at those
I
and see
think,
what.
because actually I don't have a printer in my house.
Oh, that's okay,
So
I can do it.
My brother,
Yeah,
I asked him to do this first. I think they were sold then. I can check.
I can take a look, yeah, I can take a look, it's not, it's not,
1108.
yeah, I can look it up too.
Actually, we were gonna buy a house on that street, but then I never forget Billy. And like, no, let's go to this one. Almost bought a house on our bed when we were looking at it.
Let's see, it's sold back in 2012, but for 405. So this must be like what the Zillow is
Yeah.
telling us what it's worth now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, but they're comparable houses in size and,
And yes,
yeah,
but the inside is,
updated or
updated.
updated?
Oh,
Okay.
yes. They both are, look at the inside of the homes. I mean, ours is not, it's still from 1990.
Not recently. So, okay. Hang on this one. Inside is updated. Sold April 2012, Wellland 405. And then let me just put that 138 Grants up real quick. 138.
See, it is on sale. I think it's
Which one is?
the Alden one.
Alden is on the market now?
Mm-hmm.
And do you know how, what,
So it's 825.
that's what it's, okay.
Currently 825. It has 7 rooms. It was built around the same time, 1942, ours in
Right.
1949.
So, 2018 for 385. everybody loves pictures, we love having, you know, it's helpful, stuff that you can't see on here,
Yeah.
you know, because then also some people upgrade things and they don't put it, like, they don't get the permits and they don't do everything, but
Yeah.
clearly you didn't do any work in
No,
the kitchen,
it's just
yeah.
not from 1990s and it's,
Gotcha.
it's been up to date.
Gotcha. I'm gonna add all of this to your packet, and then just so you know, we have like 900 of these appeals that are happening. So our goal is to try to get, the hearings done, very ambitious goal, by the end of March. So, hopefully within the first 3 weeks of March. And we'll start deliberating as a group on all of them, but as we deliberate, we will start handing them out, and we're gonna do them like first come, first served. So this is day 2, you guys are in early,
Yeah.
so hopefully, we're hoping that you'll be able to hear by like April, the first week in April,
Yeah.
okay? So, you'll just get a letter in the mail with a new number, maybe not a new number, whatever everyone decides. And then, just so you know that if you're unhappy still with your number, there is a chance that you can also appeal with the state.
Okay.
So, we hope it doesn't come to that,
I hope.
because it's an added expense for you, you probably need an attorney, like, nobody wants to do that. But it is an option, so, you can cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, I will take everything, when we deliberate, I will make your case for you, and hopefully.
Yeah, this used to be a humble